we got to talk Lions. Fred says nobody talks about football in March. That's false. We do here in Detroit. And the biggest breaking news right now is the Detroit Lions have traded David Montgomery to the Houston Texans for a 5th-round draft pick. I'm going to ask first you, Fred, being a non-Lions fan, and then I'm going, and I know it's March, Fred, but just comment on it and stop being an ass. And then
Monty,
Nolan,
actually. I'm a Monty guy.
You give me your take on that. Go ahead,
I'm
Fred.
I'm a Monty guy. Like, you know this. I watch a lot of fucking line games. It's just that I don't know if there's urgency in it. I don't think that it's a knee-jerk reaction. I think it is what it is. Last year, I mean, during the season, didn't we know he wanted out or was on the block or like that whole bullshit went on? So it's not surprising to me. My wife actually brought that up to me and I shut her off too. Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. I think you guys are all right. I don't think that's gonna really move the needle or
Nolan,
open the window any larger than it is when it's like cracked to let some air in right now.
here we go. Nolan, thoughts on the trade?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good one. If you watched Lions games pretty much all year last year, after maybe like week 4, it was pretty obvious that Monty wasn't going to be a part of the offense, and actually, quite frankly, wasn't a part of it. And left question marks for a lot of Lions fans, like, what's happening? Like, why is he not playing? And I mean, I think that if you were to point to one of the major issues within the Lions was their offensive line towards the end of the year. And when you have a back like Jahmyr Gibbs who creates separation versus Monty, who's kind of like run between the guard and tackle, and sort of he's going to be your short and distance kind of guy. You got to fix the offensive line for really him to be effective, in my opinion, right? So they have Jahmyr Gibbs. He's the back of the future. They'll probably make him the highest paid back ever when it's time. And the same thing happened with Jamal Williams, right? Like everybody loved Jamal Williams a couple of years ago. I think he set the record for the most touchdowns in a season for a running back, or maybe that was a Lions record. I'm not quite sure. But you learn to love these sort of backs that play behind, I suppose, your RB1. So I liked Monty, but the focus is on Jahmyr Gibbs, and hopefully they're able to make it to where the offensive line is able to still give Jahmyr 20 carries a game and be just fine. So I like it. Get a pick for him. Get somebody that can sort of fix either your defense or your O-line, and I think it's going to be fine. But
I I think I think you make a great point. I did like the idea of having that tandem to take some carries off of Jahmyr, and I think that's where I'm a little frustrated because I think that having that number 2 back like that into the workload doesn't stay on Jahmyr. So maybe we find somebody that can kind of offset that a little bit, but it's nice to have somebody, a reliable number 2. I understand that depth is always an issue, especially at the running backs position for whether it's health. Health is obviously number 1. I just thought the 5th-round pick was a kind of weak for him. I thought maybe we could have gotten a little bit more possibly. But let's see what the 5th-round pick will bring us. Who knows? All right, it could be something good. On another topic with the Lions, and I know my Taylor Decker take. I'm not really excited about him coming back. I think a lot of Lions fans are excited because they're more like emotional rather than this is a business. He's got a $20 million cap hit this year. And I think that is some money that could be used to get younger offensive line, and him not playing much and hurt and always worried about that. Like, I feel like we could have freed up money there, kept Demo. And so what's your thought on the Taylor Decker staying? Are you excited? Are you upset?
yeah, I mean, you never like a guy that's getting a little older to make a $20 million cap hit, right? But I think that a lot of Lions fans, they're nostalgic, right? So they want to make sure that the guys that have sort of gotten us to where we're at stay there, right? The same thing could probably happen with Demont. There's probably going to be a lot of people that look at it pretty emotionally, and they're going to be like, "Wait, that's our guy!" Like this and that. It's like, well, your guy's Jahmyr Gibbs, and you need to make more room for guys that are going to be able to help Goff and Gibbs and St. Brown and Jameson. Like those are your key pieces on offense. So yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have a guy like David Montgomery, just like it was nice to have a guy like Jamal Williams. But Again, I think that you're absolutely correct. Like, it's a big cap hit, and that money could probably be spread elsewhere, but, you know, you gotta take care of your guys sometimes, you know? So